Hi amazing people, so this is just a little updating video, basically going off of the trailer for this channel I did 3 months back, and also based on my first month of sixth form. So if you don't know, I'm in year 12, it's my first month of sixth form, and I have been incredibly busy. Believe me, I was actually planning on publishing a video like a day in my life, however I kind of realised it's quite difficult to film. One, just in general, I am a very shy person. It's like when you start getting to know me, or if you just watch my YouTube channel, it's like I'm a bubbly, basically I'm like myself, and yeah, but in real life I keep to myself and I'm very shy and I overthink a lot, which yeah, so I just didn't vlog, and when I actually tried to be aesthetic, I failed. I failed. Like it wasn't at that aesthetic at all. So yeah, so basically because it's been my first month of sixth form, I have had so much work, GCSEs to A-levels, I feel, although it hasn't really hit me yet. So what I mean by that is obviously because GCSEs to A-levels, as you have less subjects, the subjects are more focused on the 3 or 4 you have. If you're doing EPQ, then you probably have that as well. I think that's only for 3 A-levels. But yeah, independent study is just such a nice thing. While I was doing my GCSEs for my English class, half of the year we didn't have a teacher. I'm at a new school, I'm just the new kid, basically. When I went there, I actually found out that there are loads more transfer students than I anticipated. People are just so sweet. The thing is, I'm like very shy and kind of keep to myself, as I've probably already said, unless I've edited out. Made loads of really nice friends. I've met there's just so many lovely teachers and students, and it's such a nice experience. This month of sixth form has not just been like me like smiling the whole time. Like there have been moments I've cried, there have been moments where I've like been angry, like emotions you don't have to be happy all the time to have a good life, you know. I've cried over like the work, which is so silly. I've cried over like friendship issues, I've cried because I've been overthinking, and you know, I feel like I haven't given you guys enough content, you know. I have 8 videos, and you know, the time of GCSEs for me has gone, so I feel like A-level content just seems like a good idea because I'm doing A-levels. And if I am gonna do a GCSE video, I'll probably do like tips, even though I feel like when I was thinking about this, I was kind of like, why should I give these people tips for GCSEs when I got no 9s? Like I got like an A and a few Bs and a few Cs, and it's like, that is okay, but advice is advice. And yes, that was supposed to be inspirational, but sadly it failed. Anyway. So, okay, so now we're going to talk about a few of the negatives, because I feel like, you know, talking about the positives of nice people, nice students, teachers, all that is kind of like, you know, I don't want to put up an image of me being happy all the time, because that is not reality. And you know, yeah, so a few negatives. The work is a lot. The amount of work they give you is insane. The longest that homework has taken me was like 7 hours, and that was a 6-page fact file. For an essay I have due this Friday, it is 2 to 3 pages, and roughly a page is maybe 500 words, but it's a 1,500 word essay, but she wants it to be around that, or 2,000. Context and fact files and information on authors and stuff like that, and for science and psychology and whatever, that is supposedly meant to take us 4 to 5 hours, and is just a lot of work. Anyway, avoidant of the academic, I do have one more point. I am struggling like a bit. I am struggling to not compare myself to other people, and I am struggling to kind of keep my grades up. Now obviously, like, we've had a jump from GCSEs to A-levels, and I honestly kept on comparing myself to people these past few weeks, and I basically would look at this person, I'd be like, oh, they have such pretty notes, and I would look at mine, which I was so proud of a minute ago, but now I feel like they're horrible and I need to redo them. And I had an experience where I was in psychology. Now, I like psychology. I find it very intriguing how the brain works, and Crash Course on YouTube, which I will link down below, has been very helpful for all of that, and just, it's been lovely. They're such a good channel, and they've helped me tons. However, my grades and my scores, I have not gotten my grades back, but my scores in class, big quizzes and exam papers that they just randomly give us, have not been the best. I'm going to be honest, there was a lesson in psychology where I was really struggling. I didn't know, I did know what I was doing, but I was just struggling and I didn't get it. And, you know, this was work we'd done in independent study, so I felt, although I'd failed, and, you know, I felt really upset and I felt like crying, and I was incredibly distant with the people in my class and my friends in the class, and I just didn't speak to anyone. And then at the end of that lesson, the teacher was just so understanding. She gave me her study guide for the lesson, and not for the lesson, but for the psychology in general. And she was like, take this home, then next Tuesday, which is tomorrow when we have our exam, I can give it back to her. So that was very helpful. Another negative is because I've made new friends, I'm overthinking a lot as well. Only when I'm just watching YouTube or reading or whatever, nothing. But when I'm filming a YouTube video, everyone just suddenly gets a thought to message me, which is very sweet. So I should do YouTube videos more. Anyway, that was a really horrible joke. Anyway, ooh, I feel like I look like the prince from Shrek. Anyway, new videos planned. So what I basically was on about was how there are positives and negatives, and I can update you guys if you want. I hope this helps. I've been personally struggling with the idea of not comparing myself to people and overthinking, and it's like I've had to make a whole new set of friends, you know. I've had to kind of realize that, you know, I found it quite difficult to meet up with my best friends, who we all go to different schools, and it's very troublesome. It's just very difficult to try and meet up. But we have met up 3 times, so it's not that bad. It's okay. I guess just what I've kind of been realizing is I also compare myself to content creators, and I'm starting to do that again quite a lot. So in the previous bit, I was basically just on about positives and negatives of sixth form, you know, not shying away from the negatives. But I also want to update you guys based on the trailer for my channel, which I did 3 months ago, which is insane. So in that trailer, I was basically on about how I want to update frequently, and how I wanted to publish a book. I will one day do that. However, I am currently at sixth form being bombarded with work and just trying to balance everything. And I think writing a book is such a good thing for me, because I've wanted to write a book since I was 12. 12! Which is insane. One of my dreams is actually my inspiration for this book, and my main plan is to just write it, to proofread it, and it's kind of by the end of October, I want to get roughly halfway, which I've seen people do this with some fanfics. I've seen people write hundreds of thousands of words in 2 months, and it's going to be really good, and I can do it. I believe in myself. And it's also something to do because, you know, not even gonna lie, the first month of school, pretty much this month, I've been focusing solely on academics. Other than the books, I also have some gaming videos planned. So with me and my best friends, I basically planned out, we basically all got the same game, and we are just working out on how we're gonna be able to play this. Now, I don't really want to reveal the games, so a summary of this video is there are positives and negatives to sixth form, and also updates for my channel. I'm basically going to be publishing academic videos, Halloween related videos, some videos dedicated to me trying to write a book, and also probably maybe some gaming videos. Anyway, have a lovely day, guys. I love you. I'm so proud of you guys, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye.